What's poppin', people? Today we got the 6.4.5 Hydra Adaptoid boss. We're going to be taking this path right here to X23. And you can see the team right here. Nimrod is going to be an MVP for this. Magneto is going to be an MVP for this. Pretty much all the defenders on this path are metal, so you can just use Magneto for all of these fights. As you see the nodes there, the defenders are going to be regenning a lot. So, Magneto will stop their regen or slow it down. All the metal champs. Nimrod obviously turns the regens into shocks. And yeah, this path is a bit more annoying than usual just because the defenders are pretty tanky with all that regen. And especially if you're using 5 stars, this path might take a while, but just be patient. You'll be able to get it down. I'd use your boosts on this path because these fights can take a long time with all that regen. But yeah. The main thing to look out for is that they're just going to be regenning a lot and gaining some armors, and it's going to take a while to take the defenders down, So just be patient. Even here with, a 6-star Awakened Nimrod, rank 4, I think. It still took 55 hits. So just keep that in mind. But besides that, the path isn't that bad. And yeah, the next fight is Darkhawk. I'm actually going to be using Magneto this time because 2 videos ago, the boss was Darkhawk and I used Hulkling. So now I'm going to use Magneto just to show that you could have used Magneto in the other quest. The nodes on that Darkhawk weren't that bad, so it's the same idea. Magneto would have worked, so I'm just showing that here. Obviously, I could have used Hulkling again or somebody else, but this is one of the only fights I'm using Magneto for, just because Magneto fights take a while. You got to build up to Special 3, and it just, I don't know. It feels like it takes a while, even though it might not take that much longer than usual. But you can use Magneto for every fight on this path. It's just going to take you a little while. But that's fine. So we're just going to continue building up to Special 3 here. Drop the big Special 3 on him and end the fight. Build up to 40 prowess. Or around 40 prowess. There we got 39. And watch this damage. Ready? Dead. Very easy. So yeah, there's a bunch of mutants on this path, so Nimrod obviously works great. And then there's a lot of metal champs on this path, so Magneto works great. Also brought in Hulkling, just because I like Hulkling. And I don't want to use Hercules in this series. And yeah, the boss, we can talk about that now, because I'm just going to be repeating myself for all these fights. It's the same idea. But the boss is Hydra Adaptoid. And he has unblockable specials, so keep that in mind. He has a lot of power gain, so keep that in mind. And then after his special attacks, he goes unstoppable. So you either want a nullifier, which I'm using Doom for the fight. Sorry if I use Doom for a lot of bosses, it's just Doom is amazing. And if you don't have Doom, I'm sorry, but yeah. But you can use other nullifiers and or staggerers, like Tiger would work. But I'm using Doom to stagger the final boss, and then he can't get those unstoppable buffs after he does his special attacks. And then you could also use slow champs like She-Hulk. You'll see me swap in She-Hulk at the choice node. I chose not to use her because I didn't want to take forever. But you could use her. Other slow champs are Quicksilver, Stealth Spidey, I think Shang-Chi. Not 100% sure because I've never used them. But yeah, there's a bunch of options for that fight. You want to bring either mystics or slow counters, slow champs that counter unstoppable. Obviously Valkyrie as well. There's a bunch of different options. But back to the path, we got Hulk, Ragnarok here. I'm going to use Hulkling. So this is just showing, like, Hulkling obviously is not a regen counter champion. Like, he can't nullify the regen. He can't nullify those armor up, he can't armor break. This is just, like, showing that you can use any champion, because Hulkling obviously doesn't counter any of the nodes. I'm just showing that you can out DPS this, all the regen. Like, look at that damage. I got hit by that somehow. I don't know. I unblocked to try to dash back, but it didn't let me dash. I just got hit. But yeah, you'll see the regen right now is quite a lot, but we're still able to take him down. And boom, on to the next fight, which is Deadpool. So we're going to go back to Nimrod. Classic Nimrod fight. I don't really need to say anything. So I just want to quickly talk about the next video. It's the last video in this series of teaching you guys how to get Thronebreaker. So after the next video, you guys should all be Thronebreaker. So that's exciting. I am currently recording that right now. I did the path. I'm just at the Grandmaster now. I haven't had any attempts yet, but hopefully it goes well. I haven't fought the Grandmaster since, the very first time I beat him. So this isn't going to go well. I mean, I technically fought him again in Necropolis, but I had Aegon with like 999 combo and fully boosted and everything. This time I don't have that. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. I'm not really excited about it, but that video will be out pretty soon after this one. And this series will be done. So comment down below if you guys want me to keep making these videos for like Act 7 and then Act 8. Obviously it's going to take me a while to get through all of it like it did for Act 6, but if you guys want to see that, make sure to comment down below. But yeah, back to this fight. This is one of the most annoying fights. Green Goblin. He just has a ton of regen and a ton of armor. But we're using Hulkling again. Obviously can't counter regen, but he just has a bunch of damage. You can use like CGR or whatever other Cosmic you want. But you probably want to use a Cosmic for this fight because the class advantage. But obviously you can use Magneto because Green Goblin's metal. And you can even use nullifiers for this path and just nullify all the regen and all the armors. But yeah, Hulkling is doing well here. Another special 2 should be enough. And it is. So we are on to the next fight. Sabertooth. He's a mutant, so obviously we're going to be using Nimrod again. I know I use Nimrod a lot in this series, but he is my favorite tech champ. He's like, in my opinion, the best tech champ in the game. He just destroys mutants. Like whenever there's a mutant on the path, or if there's several like on this path, Nimrod is just so key to have on your team. But you'll see me eat 9 hits in a row here like a pro gamer, but I'm not really taking too much damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you guys don't have Nimrod, I'm so sorry, but try your best to get him. Open those Tech and Cosmic dual class crystals. Try to get your hands on some Nexus crystals, especially some Tech Nexuses. And if there's like a deal that comes up where there's a Tech Nexus or like a champion selector, honestly, you might want to buy it and just pick up Nimrod for your account because he's so good. But yeah, Guillotine here, same nodes as the rest of the path. I'm going to use Magneto again. The thing to keep in mind for this fight is don't let her throw a special 1. or else this is just going to drag on forever. If you keep letting her throw special 1s, she's going to keep power draining you, and you're never going to be able to get to special 3. So it's easier said than done, but you'll see me here. I don't let her throw any special 1s. I'm playing it very careful. Very careful. I see she's almost at special 2. So now I'm just going to block this whole entire combo, so that way she can't have an opening. And now she's at special 2. I can bait that out. Okay. Now keep doing heavy attacks to build up the prowess. And just make sure she doesn't throw that special 1, or else she's going to power burn you. And this fight will take forever. So as you see here, we're 1 heavy away from special 3. We do it. I'm going to charge that up and throw it. Perfect fight right there. You guys want to just do exactly what I did. Don't let her throw a special 1. And just build up to special 3 with your 40 prowess. And that fight is down easy. But if she does start throwing special 1s, it's going to take a while. So just keep that in mind. So now it's time for the boss. Hydra Adaptoid or whatever. Just Adaptoid, I don't know. So he has immune to armor break. He has Limber, Vigor, Matador, Unblockable Specials, Force of Will. So I do bring in the White Magneto pre-fight here just to ignore Limber. So I would highly recommend bringing in White Magneto and then using Doom because he's a metal champ. Obviously, you can use any metal champ, any hero champ, and then you won't have to worry about the Limber. So, like I said, any like unstoppable counters, Valkyrie, She-Hulk, Stealth Spidey, I think Shang-Chi, and then nullifiers like Doom. I'm using Doom here with the White Magneto pre-fight to ignore Limber, so I can just keep parrying this guy whenever I want. So keep in mind he's got that power gain. Watch this. I dash in after the special 2 and he immediately gets a special 1 and throws it. That was just insanely unlucky. And yeah, just keep that in mind. All the specials are unblockable. I'm going to keep trying to stagger him so that way when he throws his specials, he doesn't get the unstoppable after. There he did. So now you just have to wait. You can't really do anything. It's okay though. We have Matador as well, so you're not going to be gaining power unless he throws specials. So just keep that in mind. If you want to like do the Doom cycle, it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to steal power or anything. You just have to take this fight a little bit slower. I'm putting those staggers on him. See, he didn't get unstoppable that time. Now I'm going to throw special 3. Try to do as much damage as I can. We'll see how much damage this does. Decent amount. Keep hitting him. I keep dexing the special 2. It's not that bad to dex. It's pretty easy. It's like Iron Man's old special 2. I think he has the old Iron Man's special attacks. But yeah. You see here, Doom works great for this fight. All the staggers, don't let him get unstoppable. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.